As the measles outbreak spreads and infections mount, immunizations are back in the headlines.
Hollywood thinks it causes autism. Blogs all over the internet think it causes autism.
Now, North Texas parents who swore them off are having second thoughts, and the church at the center of the outbreak is sharing details.
We had to tell those that did not vaccinate that we asked them that they needed to self-isolate.
The news leader, broadcasting for all North Texas. Fox 4 News starts now.
Good evening. I'm Clarice Tinsley.
And I'm Steve Egers, 9 o'clock. The Tarrant County Health Department reports 4 more measles cases for a total of 15. Denton County has 5 new cases, bringing its total to 7. Dallas's 2 older cases are not connected to the recent outbreak. 20 of the 24 North Texas measles cases can be traced back to the outbreak at Eagle Mountain International Church. The church is in Newark, located in far northwest Tarrant County. And first on Fox 4 tonight, Brandon Todd is at the church where a lot of people have changed their minds about getting their kids vaccinated. Brandon.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Church officials saying that this measles outbreak has had a profound impact on the families here. And we're not talking just about the families that contracted measles, but also those who have reconsidered about how they feel about immunizations.
We had to tell those that did not vaccinate that we asked them that they needed to self-isolate.
From the pulpit during Wednesday night service, Eagle Mountain International Church leaders prayed for healing from the measles outbreak that health officials say started here with a visiting missionary who returned with the measles after visiting several Asian countries.
Father, we speak right now over measles, over Tarrant County, over Dallas County, Denton County, and anybody that has been affected by this.
The Tarrant County Health Department says of the 15 people who came down with the measles, 11 of them were not immunized. And though the others say that they were, there's no official documentation to prove it. So church officials, faced with many families who didn't believe in getting the MMR shot, gave their members 3 choices.
You can either get immunized, you can show us that you've been immunized, or you get a choice of self-isolating for a time period.
Robert Hayes says one family at first chose self-isolation and then changed their mind.
They've got a very small child. They have since now decided to do the immunoglobulin injection and have decided they will be back next week.
Dr. Karen Smith, who runs the on-site clinic for Kenneth Copeland Ministries, says though some families maintained a hard line at first against vaccines, this outbreak caused them to think twice.
It's the most controversial. Hollywood thinks it causes autism. Blogs all over the internet think it causes autism. And there are a group of people in our congregation that feel that way and had waited. I think some of the alternative medicine doctors that are famous in America are saying to wait until your child is older. Well, that process got sped up.
Pray over vaccinations with the same rules of faith and prayer that you use to pray over your food.
Now, of course, we wanted to talk to some of the members of the congregation about this, but as the pastor in tonight's service pointed out, the church has specifically asked the congregation not to speak with the media because they were afraid that people might violate HIPAA laws. Steve?
Oh, well, we absolutely know, Brandon, that if they're talking about their own situation to us, that's not a violation of any HIPAA law. But anyway, they can do what they want. What about the people who had the measles, have been infected? Are they at home, isolating themselves? What's their situation?
Right, well, the doctor was telling us that they had asked people that had the rash to stay isolated for at least 4 or 5 days, possibly even a week. So at this point, most of the people that had the measles are already back at church, back at home, and in some cases back at school. Now, what health officials are saying is that they have to go 3 straight weeks with no cases of the measles popping up for them to finally declare that the outbreak is over. Steve?
Okay, Brandon Todd live tonight in Newark. Thank you.